Hello and welcome to Cats Me Wow Designs. Today we are going to be finishing up our Luau Dreams mini-series. So today we are going to be tackling the necklace and give a little bit of thoughts at the end. So let's get started. For my necklace, this is going to be my focal point, and I grabbed several beads in a variety of blues and greens, so that way it will go really well with my dress. I'm going to start piecing it together, and there is Shenron. Anyway, I'm going to start piecing it together and putting it on the wire. To be using this 19 strand beadalon beading wire because I want it to be flexible but also strong. This is how the necklace is looking so far. So we have some blue, we have different seashells, a starfish, a sea turtle, all will go really well. Because I wanted the simpler and tighter to my neck, then I also added this chain at the top, so that way even though the beads aren't going to be all the way around, it will still show up pretty nice. So now I'm just going to repeat this pattern but the opposite way on this side, and then I'll see you after. So this is the finished necklace. Now there are a variety of different beads that I used for this necklace. I belong to the bargain bead box, so a lot of them came from there. As mentioned, the focal piece I got at Hobby Lobby, and the little shell beads also came from Hobby Lobby, and the two sea turtles and two starfish actually came from Temu. I got a pack of them, but it was really easy to put together. I added the chain so that way it could be adjustable and I wouldn't have to worry about my hair in the back getting caught on the beads, and a little lobster clasp. Now I am left-handed, and so for that reason, when I designed the necklace, I made sure that the lobster clasp was on the left side, so that way it would be easier for me to do instead of being backwards like everybody else. If there was anything that I would change about this particular necklace, it would be my work with the crimp beads, because I don't have enough experience with them so far. I'm just learning how to make jewelry at this point, and I didn't realize my beads weren't tight, and there's actually quite a huge space. But you couldn't notice because my hair was down, and really it's not too terribly big, just big enough to annoy me because I'm kind of a perfectionist a little bit. So let's move on to the wrap up. So in all, I am really pleased with how this project came out. I love every single piece that I created, and honestly, if I had to pick a favorite, I don't think that I could. And I also love that I can use these pieces independently. The dress I can wear if I am just like need something cool in the summertime. It has pockets, and let me just say that adding pockets to it will make me want to wear the dress more. But also knowing that I already have pieces that coordinate with it will also help too. At first, I was not sure about the necklace when I was done with it, but after I put it on and I saw it with the dress, I knew that it was perfect. And I can also see myself wearing that in the summertime, and not necessarily just with that dress. I have a couple solid blue or dresses I can pair it with, or I can even add it with green. There are so many different things that I can mix and match with in pieces of my closet. And so I would really recommend, if you have a fun upcoming event, just, if you can, go all out with it. Add pieces that you wouldn't think about adding, or, just different things. Have fun with it and try new things, because that is honestly the only thing that kept me sane as we were approaching the party. And it's just something that I really recommend. Now, the bag, I do absolutely love the bag. That was actually the first piece that I created, and to this day, I still love it. The only thing that I would change about it if I were to make it again is I would make it a little bit bigger. I found out after I had finished it and I had sewed the lining to it that it is big enough for my phone because my phone folds in half. However, it is not big enough for my wallet. So if I did decide to wear it to somewhere outside of my house, I would have to figure out where to put like my money and cards if I was going somewhere that I needed to pay for. And so it would probably be a good evening bag, but my wallet is kind of large. So that's something that I'll have to think about in the future. The pattern was really great. As you saw in my last video about the purse, there are a couple things that the pattern kind of made me a little bit confused because I don't believe it was made by a native English speaker, but it was still super, super fun to make. I got that done in about 2.5 days. That's from finding the pattern, crocheting the front and back pieces, adding the beads, and then it took about a half a day to do the lining. And but just everything about this was so fun. I have ADHD, and so being able to use a variety of different craft skill sets just really makes my brain happy. Pull out some skills that I've done in the past that I haven't used in a while, and it helps add a little bit of spice to life that I wasn't necessarily expecting right before. So I am still planning on releasing the football fidget video, and so I'm hoping to get that out at the very latest on Sunday, but I'm hoping to get it out maybe tomorrow. I do have a family member in the hospital with a serious condition, so my videos have kind of been paused for now. But I am hoping to get that one out, and I really hope that you enjoyed this mini series. And if you're thinking about creating a different outfit and all of the accessories and everything, I totally encourage you to do it because it is so much fun. Well, I will see you in my next video. Bye!